Hello traders, this is Umar with you and I hope you enjoyed the roller coaster ride. The reason I am saying roller coaster ride is how do you expect us to manage movements like this? 18,000 like it in 18,000 today morning it gapped down at 17,900, went to 18,000, then came all the way to 17,860 levels, then it touched 18,000. It closed today's session, Nifty closed above 18,010 or 18,005 somewhere. Now we are hardly 40 or 50 points away from lifetime high. So last time when Nifty was around I think 18,050 or 60 levels, that was a lifetime high. So we are hardly 50 or 40 points away from lifetime high. So the main reason was Bank Nifty. You know what has happened to Bank Nifty? Simply pathetic. Very hard moves. Last half an hour or last second part of the trading sessions, today's trading session, Bank Nifty moved violently on one side. It is closed, it opened at 38,200, went to 38,300, then came all the way down. But what happened is today it didn't, it was not able to close. It was, even though it was trying to come down, it was able to sustain today's opening price, that was around 18,100, and finally it closed around 18,600 or 700. So 450 point move thanks to SBI. SBI shooted more than 2 or 2.5%, and you know SBI is having considerable weightage in Bank Nifty, and that could be the reason Bank Nifty was inching up. Now, if you see globally, things are not as good as what we think. Market rallying like this, and if you see the US market, if you see the crude oil prices, crude oil price has gone above $80 per barrel. Now that was the price which was trading at in 2014. 2014 US crude Brent or NYMEX was trading at around $80. After 7 years, we have touched $80. Now it went to $40. That is a different story. Now it has touched $80. Now you have to remember, India crude oil prices going up is not good for India. You know, India is a major importer of crude oil, and more than 75% of crude oil which we consume are imported from outside. So already we are in a higher inflation rate. US markets are highly inflated. In spite of all this happening, markets are going up. And you know what is happening in China? Apart from Evergrande, there are 4 other real estate companies which has defaulted in payment. Markets are simply ignoring this. I don't know whether it is the US market is ignoring this or Indian markets are ignoring this. If you see the US market, if you see the Dow futures, let me show you. So this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average DJI. So for the last 6 months, if you see, on the first week of April, Dow was around 34,200 levels. Now it is at 34,500 levels. For the last 6 months, Dow futures or Dow Jones has not moved anywhere. It has not performing for the last 6 months. It is consolidating, right? In spite of because there are many issues going on the US, they have their own problem, federal treasury issue, that this is happening. In spite of all these things, market is not moving, and Dow US markets are kind of consolidating. But look at our market, and let me show you the monthly chart of Nifty. Yeah, this is the monthly chart of Nifty, right? And if you see here, this is on April 1st, Nifty was around how much? It was around 12,400 somewhere, and we are now around 18,000, right? We are at 18,000. That's a lifetime high. Month on month, we have been able to close on a lifetime high, 18,000. From 12,400, we have gone all the way to 18,000. So that's around 26 or 25 point gain we have reached. That's a difference of 26 point. US markets are not performing. Not only US market, even European markets are not performing, and even Asian markets are not performing. All the markets, global markets, are kind of consolidating, but we are moving on the upside. Now I think this is something really weird. I don't know what is really happening in the market, and I think we have to be cautious. And one more data is that if you see the FIA data for the last 5 days from 5th of October till now, FIIs have sold for more than 5,500 crores, and DIAs have bought for just around 3,000 crores, not even 3,000 crores, yeah, roughly around 3,000 crores. So there is a difference of 1,500 crores. In spite of this, market is going on the upside. Who is taking the market upside? You let me know in the comment section below. Or should we be cautious? Don't you think this is a pathetic situation, or this is a kind of very abnormal conditions, right? See, whatever happens in the US market, we travel along the US market. US markets are consolidating for the last 6 months. And where we are going on the upside. What is the good news? We have no good news, right? Coronavirus Delta variant, India is more affected than any other country when you compared with the population. And obviously because of you don't rely on Indian media, right? Like what US media or European media or any other media, they tell you the true news, but Indian media never tells you the news, what is happening in this inside India, right? So it is manipulated. Media is manipulated here, and I am sure we are more affected than any other countries when it comes to coronavirus. Still we are moving on the upside. We are inching towards on the upside. What is taking us on the upside? You have to let us know. And if you see from the option seller's perspective, since I am an option seller, you know, it is very hard to trade this kind of market. We are used to trade in a consolidating market. We are used to straddles, or we are used to strangles and non-directional strategies, and market moving in this type of scenario is not a good thing. And what happened today morning is really very pathetic. If you see today morning, if you see 18,000 call option on 14th October expiry, massive call rating was happening in 18,000. Till around 12 o'clock, 1:30, even till 1:30, there was massive, around 2 million open interest open interest was there at 18,000. And you imagine what after European markets have opened, market shooted up and went all the way to 18,000. It crossed 18,000. So you must remember, you imagine what would have happened to people who would have sold 18,000 call option. They would have run for cover, right? So that is the kind of market we are. This kind of market scenario is very hard to manage, but still we try to manage our position today, and we came with a small minor loss. So that's okay. Market doesn't give you a profit every time. You have to accept the losses, right? So that is inevitable, right, in the market. So let us see what is going to happen. 2 more trading days to go. So today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is there, and Friday is going to be a holiday due to Dashara, I think. So that is a local holiday, not international holiday. So if you want to take position, you have to be cautious. So as I told yesterday, or I think I told yesterday or day before yesterday, if you take a position in a local holiday, there might be a problem. You may get into trouble because long weekends, anything can happen. Only our markets are closed, not the world market is not closed. So they are open. Any positive news or negative news, markets tend to gap up or gap down, so you will be in big trouble. So you need to know how to manage this kind of situation, right? So let us see what's going to happen, and I hopefully market should expire between 17,800 to 18,200, right? The reason I am saying is because in India VIX is above 15, and we should expect some good amount of volatility. So I am just neutral nowadays. I don't take a bullish stance or bearish stance. We travel along with the market. That's what we do as an option seller. So let's see what is going to happen in the coming weeks. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.